every generation has a game that defines that generation. And for my generation, in the year 1988, the game that defined that generation was the Broios.
Hey, paisanos!
Super Mario Bros. 3. This game came on the heels of massive popularity that Nintendo was experiencing in the 80s. 1985 was a huge year for Nintendo when they released the NES in the United States of America. Nintendo of America completely exploded into the minds of every kid and every playground across the United States. Super Mario Bros. Became the #1 game in the world, and it was the pack-in game for the NES. Coming on the heels of this success, and a strange deviation, after Super Mario Bros. 2 was released, they wanted to get a sequel out really quickly, and they actually just repackaged another game, Doki Doki Panic, into Mario 2. A true sequel for the original Super Mario Bros. Was then created and released as Super Mario Bros. 3. Now, the craziest thing about the release of this game is every single one of us kids were subscribed to Nintendo Power. If you were a kid in 1986 or 1987 and you played Nintendo, there was a good chance that you were subscribed to Nintendo Power. And if you were subscribed to Nintendo Power, a very specific episode of this magazine came out, and it was the Super Mario Bros. 3 drop. This game was also strategically marketed through the use of an incredible film that is highly underrated in my opinion, starring the one and only genius Fred Savage, Luke Edwards, and Beau Bridges, Christian Slater, and just a wonderful cast of people. This is a gem of a movie that I hope everyone that is a Nintendo fan has experienced. If not, go watch The Wizard. The marketing campaign behind this would have been the first time that I saw anything on Super Mario Bros. 3. I can't remember if I got the Nintendo Power first or, where I saw images in the Nintendo Power before seeing this footage in The Wizard, especially for the trailer, the movie trailer for The Wizard. Because you saw a little bit of footage of Mario 3, I do believe, in the trailer of that movie. I swear I had dreams about this game. I remember dreams that I had, dreaming about playing Mario, dreaming about experiencing the game, even being in the game myself. Now, over the years, I've had multiple dreams about this game even after playing it, and that's a whole nother story. But the point is, all of us kids at that time were incredibly invested into the release of this game, and we couldn't have been more pleased. What was cool about The Wizard is they showed us a couple secrets, because this game is chock-load full of secrets. And as you can see here, he's going the normal route, but you can also fly a different route here and get the whistle. That's my cat meowing. Brub, you want some wet cat food, obviously. Being able to watch The Wizard, seeing some of the secrets in the game, and actually some of the mistakes that they represented in the game, where you could tell they were kind of just doing their job as Hollywood, trying to fit this thing into the thing. It's cool to see, and Luke Edwards, in my opinion, gives a great performance as Jimmy Woods. He's a mute. He doesn't really say anything except California.
Whoa, son. Now just where do you think you're going, boy?
California.
This game is a platformer of the ages. It is greatly considered one of the greatest games of all time. It set the path. Shigeru Miyamoto, the creator of these games, is just so imaginative, and it has his footprints all over it. Serving as the true sequel to Mario Bros. 1, it takes the side-scrolling platform but kind of really spruces it up and takes it to another level. I'm sure a couple Kirby games had came out at that point in time, and they're like, okay, well, let's spruce things up a bit for this, but keep it still really Mario. At the time, it's definitely considered the greatest game ever made. And then as time goes on, the obvious progression from Mario 1 to Mario 3 is obvious, but then from Mario 3 to Super Mario World is very obvious. Everything in Mario World came from it came from the genesis that was Mario 3. So this game just was absolutely incredible, and I'm not going to talk too much more about it. You know, just go experience the game, and I'm sure you'll come up with some of the same conclusions that I have, that this is definitely one of the greatest games of all time. 10 out of 10, one of my favorite games. Go play it. Follow my page, and do me a favor actually, and just
please subscribe, please subscribe.